the same movements. Therefore, you don't know how to make that movement correctly. Then you have an accident. You lose a finger. Can't do anything ever again. Well, not necessarily ever again, but you know what I mean. It gets very difficult to be handy without parts of your hands. The new job is okay. It's a big house, not necessarily ginormous like I thought it was. Now that I've walked around it a couple of times, it's like, oh yeah, this just looks like a reasonably sized house, I guess. It's not that giant. I just thought it was, but yeah, there's a lot of work to do. Just testing the waters here, seeing how they work and do things. The boss also works with us while we're doing stuff. He's not like one of those. He's not like a foreman. He just tells us stuff and goes about his day. He's there with his hammer and his crowbar, and we were tearing up a ceiling. He tore some of the metal studs that were attached to the ceiling with nails, with ramset nails. So now I have to put them back. And I was like very careful not to do that, but he was like, "Nah, it'll be fine. We'll just put a couple more nails into it and call it a day." Yeah. I was sore yesterday. Actually, I kind of bruised my hand here. It's not very visible now, but it was purple yesterday. Taking down that gypsum board that they use to cover up the ceiling with. So we're taking that down and we're gonna cover it up with wood, like tongue and groove wood slats. I'll actually post some pictures in the Discord later on, just so you guys can see what I'll be working on the next couple of months, maybe. The pay, he was gonna start me out at 14. Managed to, well, didn't manage. He said, "You know what? I have no problem starting you at $18 an hour." That's more than I've ever been paid, to be honest, hourly. Last hourly job I had was with the architect. No, sorry, with another woodworker in his shop, and that was like $8 an hour. So yeah, I think that we're charging too cheap here in Puerto Rico for work, because prices are going up. I told one of the guys who was a cabinet maker as well how much I was charging, and I told him, well, I'm charging like $200 a foot, and plus materials, and I thought that was expensive. And he's like, "What? You're really cheap." And I'm like, "Really?" "Yeah, I was charging $355 a foot board foot. I mean, not board foot, cabinet foot." Yeah, it looks really nice. They want it all over the house, so we're gonna be there for a while. He wants to finish it up by August, but it took us 2 days just to tear down the gypsum board out of a room somewhat like this. This is like this living room size is something like this, like maybe this. Double the width. That's the living room. Took us 2 days to tear out and prep all the metal studs, because they had like cut up pieces for the recessed lights, but now we have to patch that up to put wooden strips to then nail the other slats up and up to the roof. So that took us 2 days, and that's just one room. And we have, I think it's like 2 more rooms to do the same thing. There are some wood crown that we have to also put in the music room. So it's a pretty big project. Okay, let's see, where can I put this wood? We'll put it over here for now to make some room to cut the other pieces, the other strips. Also, I have to count how many I need, how many was I getting off of each of these. And I think I have to change the camera angle. Yep. We're good for now. I'll move it when we start with the table saw again. Okay, hopefully that doesn't fall. Well, let's blast this with a little bit of air. Oh. These will go over here for now. We'll move them back. We still have to do some planing on these. I planed 2 sides and I cut them somewhat to width. They still need to be thinned out to final thickness and cut to final length. So I think that since they are pretty stable, most of them at least, most of them are pretty stable. They're pretty straight. That's great. I don't really have to do a lot to them. This one though, this one is the outlier. This piece here, I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I think I'm just gonna put it off to the side, and I'll probably use it if necessary, but this is like the wild card here. That's really out of line. So I'll probably not use that. I'll use the other ones that are straight enough for all the little slats. So we got these pieces here. I have to count how much I can get out of one of them, so I'll keep this one in, and on the bench, I mean. And we will measure it out here on SketchUp super quick. Let me just sneeze for a second. Okay, we're back. Let me see. SketchUp. Let's look for SketchUp here real quick. There we go. I'm sorry. Okay. So I had these measurements already planned out. Sorry. This is the thin slats are these pieces right here. These are the thin slats that I pulled out. This this overlap here is actually how deep the tongue and groove bit eats. So I have to cut the pieces to this dimension. So this one, I have a measurement. This one right here, 545. 545 is the measurement. That's the final length. So let's plan that out over here. How many can we get out of this? Transition to Canon. Ooh. See? Aha. Stay there. 545. We have our board here. 545 is somewhere around here. We could say like it's 550 just to eat up a little bit of material just in case. That's 2. That's 3. Can get 4 pieces out of one board. That's 4. Then this piece is way too small. This is 275. Can I get these smaller ones out of that? Let's see. 5. 275. Oh, I could actually get a couple of pieces off the ends. 557.5. Hello there, welcome in. So we have 275. We only need 257. So we could cut out one of the pieces out of this, the end of this, if it's available. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces out of that. And so we have 4, 8, 12, 12, 16 pieces. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 20, 24, 30, 24, 28, 32, 32 pieces for now, approximately 32 pieces. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 times 2 is 36. 38, sorry. 19 times 2 is 38. Okay, hold on. I need 19 long, and I need 38 small pieces. No, 38. 19 and 19 is 38. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 20, 20, 24, 28, 32. 32, we still need a couple more strips just to not use this piece because this is bent really badly. I'll probably use this for the other small pieces. So in other words, I could just cut this up, run it through the jointer again, have a flat face, because we still have enough thickness here, way more than we need. So 32 plus 4 is 36. So we got that going. We need 36. One more strip to finish up this set, which is the 2 long sides. And then afterwards, we're going to need the pieces that go, let's see here. Let me just see if you guys can't really see what I'm seeing, but I have a whole mess here of measurements and stuff that it's just, they're repeated all over the place. What are you? No, go away, go away. If I need it, I'll look it up again. I don't need this measurement anymore. Don't need that. Don't need this. Just remove that for now. Just clean up all these measurements so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, now, oh, undo. Clean this up. Need this, don't need this. I'll need that. This, don't need it as well for now. Oh my god. Ah! You. Why can't I choose you? I choose you. Wait, okay. We have these two pieces. This one, 545, and this one, 257.5. Now, I also wanted to look at view, hidden geometry, and we're gonna bring this piece back and hide. This is the other piece we have to work with. And hide this one and this one. We have our measurements. Now this one, also have to see how tall this is. We have 98 millimeters, so that's like 100 millimeters. That's 4 inches. So we need that. And these pieces as well, these have to be custom made. These have to go in 10 millimeters on each side. Okay, well, my God, come on. Copy, paste. We have our piece here. We move this, the edge. We move it down 10 millimeters, which is the tongue final dimension. In this piece, push it down to the edge here on the taller section, which is there, and then we move it up 10 more. We have our piece approximately. Could move this to like the center position, the green here, center line. Where's the center line? Maybe on the center line down here. Where art thou? There we go. So now if I were to do this again, let's do this right. Push. Go, and then 10 millimeters. Go. We have the dimensions for the bigger piece. This is the biggest piece. 609. So we need at least a couple of pieces. Hey, hello. Welcome in. We need, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 9 more pieces, which means 2 strips. Yeah, because one is 4, 4, 8, and another piece, and then the other pieces that we need, we can cut out of the other one. So that's 3 pieces, 3 strips. Another 3 strips for all of this. Plus, we need a 4-inch piece for this top part, which is final dimensions are 1039. Well, I could just, but I have the template for it, so I don't really need to measure it out that much. So 1039 is the top part by 100. We have our pieces. So we need to cut 3 more strips. 3 more strips to build all of this and cut everything down to size. Get to it. Do it. We need 3 more strips, and then we have to prep them up. Final dimensions, and all that jazz. Just transition over here. Be working on the table saw for a little bit. Move this thing. No, that's not it. This is the knob. It's, again, I was kind of sweeping this area up a bit because I want to slip moving this wood around. These shavings don't want to go through. I did some hand planing the week before. It's still on the floor. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's bring in the boards. Let's measure out. I think I cut them a little wider, of course. Just grab my tape measure quick. Cut them up wider than 44. Yeah, we did 46, just in case. 46 millimeters. We have some wiggle room with the material here. 46 millimeters. Please stay there, don't fall. 46? Is it a little wider? Hold on. No, it's 47, actually. Okay, 47. My eyesight. My God. Little arbitrary number there just to have something to work with. A little extra material at the end. Just put this over here. We have our 2 boards. So I said that I needed approximately 3 more strips. And I have to change the blade as well. Have to change the blade for the rip cut. It's over here. No, it's not. Where is it? Where's the blade? What did I do with my rip blade? No, it's behind this thing. It's behind the nail gun. I have to remove the hand planes as well. They're not where they should be. Or at least in a very inconvenient spot. Hey! Hey there, dude. How's it going? Happy Friday. Welcome in. It's Friday, but I feel like I've been beaten up for months. Everything hurts. I'm so glad it's Friday. I really shouldn't stop working, but great. That's good. I really should work through the weekend, but I don't know if that's actually going to be a good thing. I already feel pretty burnt out. So it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks. I will remember this July forever. Next time somebody orders a crib, they better order it right after they made the baby, because I don't want this stress anymore. This rapidly shrinking deadline is not great. Feel sick, tired, feel mentally exhausted. She wrote to me, I think it was yesterday, and I really don't want to answer. I should. I really don't want to answer. Like, it's done when it's done, okay? It'll be here before the baby comes. It just... At least she doesn't call me every day, but I keep, like, expecting that one text at the end of the week or the beginning of it. And I'm like, okay, any moment now she'll be sending a text wanting to see progress, and I really haven't been able to do much of anything that's visible. I put together the frame. It's in the garage. But apart from that, there's not much more to show. And I already showed her the pieces like mocked up, so I just don't want to show her the same thing again. I want to show her at least what we're going to do now to be somewhat finished or at least started, so that she'll feel comfortable with the progress that's being made. This is not a difficult build. The thing is, I have to set up things that I don't have set up. Had to buy tools I don't have. And learn how to use them as well, because I don't necessarily know how to use the tongue and groove bit. Never had one before. So everything's a learning curve. Oh, this still has a slit here. We can plane that out. It doesn't really matter. Welcome in. Oh, that moved. Yeah, I was like, isn't this kind of far? 47-ish. Here we go. Okay, we set. We have our piece of wood. We have the right cutter. I was going to remove this stuff out of here. Although I don't really need to, because we're not going to put strips on top of this. They're going to just glide out into the open. So I think we're good. I think we can start this. Ooh. Oh, there goes the blade guard. So it was 32. This is 36. Another one would give me 40. But let's see here. Oh, we have enough. Okay, so we could cut the last piece, and then what's left over can be used for the arch. Right? Let's see. 47. We have 150. Yeah, we'll have enough. Enough-ish. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, again, I needed 38. 38. 39. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 47. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 12 pieces. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need one more to have all the strips that I need for now. One more. 1 to 2 more, depending. Because the other one could require... Wow, this is pretty gnarly here. I don't know if I'll use that spot right there. I could cut this edge. Sorry. Well, let's just do it. Or I could cut the 4-inch piece off of this one instead of use that piece over there. So we'll cut this one the same size as the other ones. Okay, we have these pieces here. Want to make sure, for instance, the last 4, 8, 9 pieces have to be 609 inches long. 609 inches. 609 millimeters long. Ah. My brain. Need 9 pieces, so it'll probably be 3 of them. 3 of these. Let's just pick whichever. It doesn't really matter. It should all be the same. So if it's 9 pieces at 609, tape measure was where? It's right here. 609. 609. Let's do 610 for now. 610. We'll do... This is just an approximation. Oh wait, 609, 619 would be the other number. That's 2. That's 3. Yeah, we could still get 4 pieces out of this. Yeah. Okay, so good. That's all our pieces for the back, for the toe, the footboard area are kind of come out of this one at 609. 609 by 4. Let's just write it down. 609 by 4 for now. And then this one would be one more 609. 1. Then we can use this for whatever else we need after that. So this is it usable. We have 45 here at the end. We need like 44. So somewhere around here would be the point where we can't use this, at least not for our main purpose here. This one is barely there, so we'll probably cut it off somewhere around here. So we can still use this piece just in case. This is just a scrap. So these will be cut up. Let's just mark out the 19 we need for the rail on one side, and then we can mark out the other shorter ones that we need for the other side of the rail, which is the foldable side. So we can cut a couple out of this, at least like 3 more. So we have 4. Let's just put this one up here. 4, 8, 12. No, this is the really bent one. Is it? Yeah, this is a really bent one. I'm not going to use this on that right now. 4, 8, 12. Is it? No, this is a really bad one. Where did it go? I don't know. Let's just pick things from the pile here. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have our long strips here. Now we have to pick and cut out the other pieces, which are the thin, small ones. So it's somewhere around here, and I can mark that out with the other ones, which are 525, I believe. 545. 545. So these are 545, 545, 545, 545, 54, 545, 54. 545, 54, 545, 54. We got our parts here. Let's turn this off for now because it's just wailing in there in the background and not really getting used. This piece, which is the old wonky, curvy piece of crap, can be used for the smaller pieces because once we cut them up to small parts, this curve will disappear mostly. We can true it up a little bit because we still have enough material to work with on both axes, because it is curved in this size and this orientation. It is curved on this orientation as well, so we can fix it a little bit. I mean, I don't have to, but we can fix it. We still have enough material here. We could still cut another strip off of this one and replace that one, and cut the 4-inch piece off of this as well. So anyway, let's just see if we have all the pieces we need. We practically need 4 or 5 more pieces, which we do have. So here we go. That's 2. That's 3. I could like line them all up and make my marks or something. We have these other 2 pieces here. These have at least 3 sides already fixed. We have our 5 pieces here. We can mark them up. I should probably write up on the side that is not going to be fixed again. Let's see. Some of these I made a mark, like I have to run it through the jointer again because there's visible marks from the saw, but this one seems to be really good. I don't see any saw marks or any tool marks for that matter. Ah, there are saw marks on this side. So this side will be fixed, this side not so much. So here we have our pieces that are going to be 257.5. Let's see if that is the case. If we can cut 8 pieces off of this without needing any assistance. 257.5? Yes, 257.5. 257.5 times 8. So 257.5. You could do 258. Doesn't matter. If it's off by a little bit on the top, we can shave it off or trim it off, plane it off. I don't care. 257.5. Hey! Work, work, work. Thanks for the sub. Hey, thank you so much. But hold on, what? What was that? The oh, because of a Prime sub. Maybe that's. Did it? What clip did it come out? I heard the one from Hintama where he gets blasted off into the air, but I don't think that was the one that was meant to be shown. Ah, this thing is amazing. Let's see. It should not main camera overlay. What do I have here? It should be another one. Subscription goal, no. Alert box. Settings. Subscriber alert. That's not the one it's supposed to be. Oh, well, whatever. Apparently I did set that one up like that. I think it's the donation one. Yeah, I'll leave. The donation goal is the one with the money getting slapped on somebody's face. That was pretty funny. Hey, thanks for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a real boost to morale. In my case, it feels like I am actually doing something you guys want to see. Okay, so I have to trim off a little bit off the end here. No, it's okay. I checked it out. It's exactly what I thought it was. Okay. Let's move this over to there. 257.5. 258 plus, let's give it 123 millimeters from the blade. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. 267, 270. Do this. 270. 270. Let's see if this is enough. If this little excess is going to really ruin my layout ideas here. And we have good amounts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, these are the ones for the cage. I at least want to have the cage put up because the bars is I'm just gonna put them on there and screw them in place. So there's not a lot to be done with that. But this requires putting it together. So I'm gonna make the most difficult part first. Then we'll deal with the little slats on the bottom. So these pieces here will be for the foldable part of the cage, and these will be for the footboard and the other side, which is just straight slats. So I can actually cut more than what I need off of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces off of that. So that's 9, 18. For some reason, my headsets are asking for batteries already. What hour is it? Can't be 11 o'clock. It's 10:44. Yeah, why is this not with enough batteries? Whatever. Let's see. That's 9 pieces. 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 18. What comes after 18? 27. What comes after 27? 36. This would be 45. 45. 45. Oh, actually, this one is kind of bad on this end, so probably won't be able to get a 9 out of this one. Yeah, we'll probably get 8. Yeah, 8 pieces. So that's 44. 44. How many do I actually need of the short ones? We have 19 pieces. We need 38. We need 38. Is that correct? Let me just double check here real quick. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That ding from the phone distracted me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 times 2 is 38. So we have more than enough. Have more than enough. I could maybe substitute this piece. So this is, again, 27, 9, 18, 27, 36, 36, minus 1, 35, 35, and then this one could be our other 3 pieces that we need. Let's see. Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is gonna work out. This is kind of wonky and not right, but we have enough pieces, and we don't have to use this all squiggly noodle piece here that is all out of whack. So these are all our small slats for the fold down side. Hopefully. My back hurts, my ribs hurt, everything hurts. My nose is acting up. Hey, gotta make them monies, right? Okay, let's set this up so we can start making... Actually, no, we can't make those cuts just yet. So I started working, I don't know if you saw that, but I started working with a Finnish carpenter on a project that he has. Um, I think it's a temporary thing. It's not like a permanent thing. He's like contracting people to help him out to finish it up. And right now, this week we were doing demo and just ripping out a whole bunch of. Yeah, I will probably, if I come in early, I might jump back in here during the week, but I will be working from Mondays to Wednesdays. Then Thursdays and Fridays I'll be here full time. Um, but if I come back from work early, or if it was a kind of chill day, I'll probably just jump on stream and work then. But right now, this first week was demo work. We ripped off the uh, gypsum board ceiling that they put up, and I was fixing up the metal beams that they put up for gypsum board work, and you have to get that prepped up to put like wooden slats on the roof. So we're going to be doing that, and we're going to be doing crown molding. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything. There's also some tile work that needs to be done. I don't plan on doing tile work, so I'm not touching that. If there's the only thing that's left, I'm just gonna tell him, you know what, I'm gonna stop here, and I'll see you around, because I'm not doing tile work again. But he's paying good. There's that. That tempts me into staying and doing whatever it is that he wants me to do. But for now, I'll see if I can stream with the iPhone. I haven't tried streaming with the iPhone yet, because I tried streaming with the. I used to stream with the, tried to stream with the Android phone, and it would just heat up and turn off. So there's that. I know, but I have thought about it, but it is inside a private home. I don't have permission for that. I don't know if I've snuck some pictures. Yeah, I did sneak some pictures, but apart from that, I don't think I should do anything else. Um, but anyway, just have to finish this up. Okay, we still have to cut the 4-inch piece. We have this board here. We can cut that 4-inch strip for the top bar area, and we can use the rest of this board for the bottom slats. Yeah, I can show you a couple of pictures because they have finished some areas of the house, and I'll be posting that on the Discord. Of course, nobody's on the pictures. I'm just showing the interior of it, and they've done some pretty cool stuff. So we're there to keep doing the same things into other rooms. There's a lot of crown molding and molding around windows and stuff. So that's what we're doing this project. But for now, I'll be doing that from Monday to Wednesday until we finish that job. I still have to finish this crib, so I want to get this out so I don't have to stress out during the week. So right now, what do I have to do to finish this up? Right now, I have the pieces. I have to finish up truing them up a bit. I don't know if I want to pass them through the jointer. I mean, through the planer as they are, or if I want to, like, joint one of the sides or something. They do look pretty straight. At least the new cuts look good enough. Some of these pieces did kind of warp a little bit, but again, that is not a big deal. I can still true them up on the tables on the jointer a little bit. This is a little wobbly. I could true this up, but again, it would be better if I cut them down to size, because then this curve starts pinching down, you know? The thing is, do I cut them all into small pieces already, or do I cut it maybe in half and work with it from there? Well, not in half. I can't cut these in half. I could leave a little bit of room, for instance, this excess here. I can kind of measure out at a point and cut off, and then I should have enough pieces on each end. Tape measure. Let's see if that'll work. So I was marking out here 270. So let's say 271. 270. 270. Cut off a piece that gives me at least 4. 270. That will actually give me more than enough. I have a gap here. This is 260. I can do now. Yeah, somewhere around there. 270. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And then that's 5 here. So I could cut it down to this point, because these are pretty small. The pieces are little bite-sized pieces. So I'll cut this to that point, run it through the jointer one more time to true up any warped faces, and then we can run it through the planer. So we're looking at approximately 1157. 1157. 1157. Can I cut that off this side? No. You can cut it off of that side. 1157. I need the cross cut. I need the fence. 1157. Nut and washer. If I ever have like a big workshop, I'll probably buy another table saw. Have 2. One for cross cutting and one for ripping. Because I'm always thinking about like industrialized ways to do things. I shouldn't really worry too much about that. 1157. Have that right there. Change the blade again. You don't need this here. I should push it out just a bit, just in case. Almost on the other side. So I've run out of whole beans, so I don't have any more espresso. And the wife was like, "Oh, we still have at Dominican Republic coffee. We could drink it up." And I'm like, "It's not espresso." So I ran out of the Costa Rican pretty fast. The thing is that those beans were pretty big. When the beans are big, the amount that you get in the bag is kind of low. Although it's by weight, so it shouldn't be the big difference. Unless I got less beans on this one, like weight per se, because it didn't fit in the bag or something. But yeah, I ran through that in no time at all. Ooh, nice. Let's make sure everything is in place. Okay, we're gonna cut these down. Cut this side or the other one? No, the other one first, the small one. Could cut the long side first. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. $11.57. Let's just make sure this is doesn't have to be spot on, but it helps. And I have the wrong tape measure for this. Because this one doesn't stiff up when you push it up against stuff. It kind of turns into a big old spaghetti noodle. So let's see if this is correct. This one seems to be flat enough on this side. Flat. Flat enough. Which one was the bad one? This one. This one needed a little bit of correction as well. This is kind of bowed. So I want to get this one done. Yeah, that's pretty bad there. Welcome back in, Mr. Freefall. Can I cut this, please? Yes. Yay. This is just a... Could use this as a test. See if it'll work. If we can cut this like so, then we have two long pieces that we can run through the jointer. I mean, through the the planer. Okay. So we have these pieces now, and since I cut them, they were really bad in one sense, but now that has mostly disappeared. There's still some, well, it could be just debris here on the bench. Plus, this side is not perfect. Forgot about that. Great. We still have material to run this through the other side, but we can kind of call this mostly flat. And then this piece, you can barely see the bow on it anymore. So that all but kind of disappeared here. If anything, just another pass through the jointer could very well just fix it, you know? There's a little bit of bow here. Again, pass through the jointer. And we have another 2 straight edges to work with. So right now, turn this off. Before we do anything else, we could cut all these, do the same thing, cut them all down to size, and then give them a quick pass through the jointer if necessary, and then keep on working with this. This one in particular is going to be a little interesting because the pieces, did I mark it out? No, I did not. But I think we were going to use this. Yeah, we were going to use it as opposed to that other piece over there. So let's see here. You look pretty good. Nothing to worry about here. So let's cut you down in half. The reason I'm going to cut them down to half is so that I can pass them through the planer, get them down to size. This is also a little bowed, so again, that will disappear. Oh, okay. Please God, let this all come out right. Yeah, they all seem to be arched ever so slightly. Not what I thought it was gonna be, but oh well. This one. Here's the one with all the lines. I think it was the first one here. Nope. This one's a little wonky because one of the ends is not great here, so yeah, it's just probably just gonna be missing one piece. It's okay. You still use the rest. Oh, nice. This end is really bad, but what I can do is do this. And then this one, I'll probably leave it as it is. I'll cut off these ends here that I'm not going to use. Then we can proceed from there. Let's give it just a little bit more, just in case. And we'll use the guide here. Why are you so difficult to move now? Again, give it a little more wiggle room. Flip it over. Will it cut this way? Let's see. Okay, so we have our small pieces here. We'll run them through the jointer. We have our long pieces as well. We can run them through the jointer. Let's just make sure that they're flat and straight enough. They're just a little bit, but could do the same thing. We could just cut it in half, since I get 4 of them out of each board. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's a little off because it's one of them is 609. So let's just make sure we got our 609s here. We have them. Put this here. These, I'm going to cut them up in half. Do the same thing so we can half whatever imperfections are on it. We can adjust them that way. Run them through the planer or jointer again and have our pieces ready. So we're looking at 2475. 24 is 1200. The half of it, 75 is 35. 37 and a half. So that's our halfway point. So it's 1236 from reference point. Let's see here. Yeah, it's way back over here. 1236. Yep, 1236. Let's see if that's true. We have 1236 there, and I flip it over. Should be 1236 as well. Yes, we're good. Okay. I'll cut them all up that same size. Oh, let's see something else. If I cut it to 1236 and I were to do 545, so it's right there. If I were to do that, yeah, we still have enough. So it could just cut all of them in half. Cut all of them in half and call it there. Let's start with these 4 here. These 5. We'll start with these 5. There we go. And we can cut all of them in half. They're all bowed in this direction. Bowed upwards. Even though they're freshly cut, they're bowed. This one is pretty good, actually. This one seems to be pretty straight. Our last piece here. Okay. Turn this off. did not put on the dust collection. That seems to be okay, but let's just turn it on. Pick up whatever's in the system there. Don't want anything building up. Now we can plane them down to size. I don't even know which window I am. Am I in the right one? Did I forget to change views here? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. So it's 11:20. See here. I probably won't need to use the extension wings because, you know, sawhorses, I mean, because these pieces are pretty short now. Can work with that. Yes. Thank you. So if you guys want to have a coffee break with me, that's fine. I can take a small break. I think we're making good progress. Still have to joint a little bit of the pieces. Make sure they're flat again because they moved a little bit when cutting the slats and stuff, plus humidity and stuff in here. So let's set up the jointer. There's small pieces, which is great. I don't have to move around large, unwieldy bits of wood. To have to set this up again to a very shallow cut. Great, that's good. Think that's good enough. That's... Don't know in which sense am I supposed to read this. Am I supposed to read this from up top? Because that would be 0. Let's do this. Let's read it in this angle. And then we don't need the whole fence, the whole plate here, so we can actually move this over, start using another side of the blades. I believe this should be good enough. Yep, that's more than enough. Now, could use this as well as a reference. This is, of course, not flat. This is pretty flat. There's a little bit of a bump there we can work with. We can take that side off because it does have a little bit of an arch there. So I'll feed it in from this side. Then how about this bottom part? Flat? No. I need to push this through. Make sure this is flat on this side. Doesn't have to be, but it would be nice, I guess. It'd be nice if it were flat. Okay, I don't know why this side is all crooked and stuff. It might be, of course, that this is missing a piece here, but it got a little thin and it moved a lot. We'll do this, then we'll flip it over like that, do that side, and then this side has to be cut. My pencil fell off of my hat. Where is it now? It's over here. So this is going to get cut off or planed off. So I'm just gonna make sure I mark that out. Do this, then this. So we'll do 1. I mean, no, this is 2. This is 1. We'll move the dust collection as well. Welcome in. Hello. Okay, so it's 11:24. We could let's just run these pieces through the plane through the jointer, and then we could do a coffee break. Let's see, let's try to do as much as we can right now, and then we can have fun later. I don't know, sometimes this gives me snipe. Even though I don't think it should give me snipe. Still some snipe there. We still got enough to work with, because this has to be thinned down to... what was it? Where are the sticks? Here we go. A little less than this, so we have enough material to work with. Hello there, Chance. Welcome in. There we go. That ended up being flat now. Let's see, what do you guys say? What did you say? Yeah. I mean, it could, but at the same time, it could be that it is still kind of bowed and then it kind of sinks in. I don't know. Because after a few passes, it goes away. I don't have snipe anymore. Do I? There might be something there, but I'll adjust it. This should be flat now. Yep. Now on this side, do the same thing. Don't want to press too much on it. Okay, so now I have these two sides. I have to clean up this side and of course this as well. On these, I'll write down what I need to write down on it. Oh, great. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Eh. At least it fell on wood. I'm sure it didn't chip anything. I don't think so. No, looks okay. I have to check for bent tooth or something later on. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Stepped on the hose. This needs to get cleaned out. I have this side flat and teeth mark on this side, no teeth mark on this side. So we'll do not flat. Still, could still use some work. Let's not push it too hard this time around. Okay, we're flat now. Flip it around. Could probably use another pass. And it looks like we're flat now. Let's see. Flat enough. This is... It's going to be a little bit more flexible, so there is still some leeway here. Let's mark out that this still needs work. Hello there. Welcome in. Let me just set the camera, actually. I think we're in a wrong position here. Twigosaurus. Twigosaurus, yeah, Twigosaurus. Quick cleanup. This was the table saw side. Yep. So give it another pass through side I used on the jointer. I have to be careful. I'm kind of passing this through the jointer on this side. I did leave some room, but it's supposed to have at least certain thickness. Let's see, where's that tape measure again? It's right here. Hopefully it did not mess up with these. Let's see. Should be 44 exactly. That's not great. Did I mess this up? I mean, it's not the end of the world if it's off by a millimeter. Okay, I have to remember not to take this down any further. So it is taking off more than what I thought it would. Eh. Could lower this down a little bit more. See, that's at 145 already. I can only do one pass and forget about it. Now, I already flattened this one. And I ran it through the side. Yep. So we'll mark this down as we have to clean up this side. So our 275.8 point 257.5. God, 257.5. Let's keep that in mind here. This one, just do one pass. I could be having troubles with this. Where's the... tape measure again. This is an indication that I need a break. Where is that thing? Disappeared on me again. It's right here. Okay, I can probably do another pass. Because this one was out of whack. Still kind of floating up there. Could go a little lower. Just to not eat up too much material. Now we have this at almost 44. Okay. So this side is the side with the saw marks. I'll mark that down. This side looks pretty flat. I'll leave this as it is. I'm not gonna remove any more material on this one. But I will mark out to clean up table saw blade marks on this. We're almost done with these small pieces. These are the more difficult ones because they really have to be flat before I cut them up. This seems to be pretty flat. This does not. So let's run it through this side. That looks flat. That looks flat, but we might want to... it's not necessary. This is the saw blade side. Let's see this side. Is it flat on this side? It is. So again, we're just going to mark this out. This will go on the planer. We're going to run them all together and get that nice and flat to work with. Is this flat enough? It probably is. How about this side? This is the jointer side. Let's see the jointer side. Jointer side seems flat. It's flat enough. So we'll just mark out table saw blade side. It's already marked out, but we'll do a couple more X's here just to make sure we don't get confused. And you, let's see, how about you? Not that flat, so let's flat it out. I think we can leave it like that. Looks pretty flat to me. And again, we will clean up this side, which of course still needs a lot of cleanup. Okay, so we got these done. Before I cut this, yeah, if I'm going to cut these, I'm going to cut the small strips as well to make all the pieces the same size at once. Now these, so I'll have to work with these. Should look flat now. We do. And plain side needs a little fix. Okay. Bringing up the table saw marks. Hey, Bibum! Welcome in, Bibum. Really can't hear much. I think my headphones are dying little by little. Let's see. Welcome in. Still got some pieces to run through the jointer. We're just fixing them up, making sure they're nice and straight before we cut them down to size. Did I make that? I already did this one. Did I? No. I did, didn't I? Which one was this? This is from this bunch here. Picked the wrong one. So these are the 609s. I'll write this down here. 609. I marked with X's where we need to fix. Hey, no worries, man. I appreciate the lurk. Give this another pass. And we're looking for our planer side. This is a table saw. That's the planer. Is it? Huh. This wood has some markings. Well, they might have been both table saw side in this case, because I didn't necessarily plane any of the sides. So let's see. That looks pretty flat, actually. Give it a quick pass here. Okay, hopefully we still have 44 here, more than 44. Yes, we have 46, which is good. Let's mark it out. This side needs fixing on the planer. Can get them all to the same size. This is 609, it's on top, good. I'll put 609 on this as well, so I know that this belongs to this bunch. We could all use a little fixing. Again, this seems to the planar side. Is it flat? Mostly. Let's give it another pass. I'm not gonna do much more to this one. Cleaned up this side, we'll mark this one. Yeah, my headsets have died, so kinda running in the dark here. What's this? Yeah, this is the other side. So I'll turn on the Bluetooth headphone here. I mean, speaker. And let's see if we can log into this one real quick. Ah, there we go. Connected. Connected pretty fast. That's great. So I will have my headphones. Oh, I'll take them off. It's not that much more loud without them. I actually hear more of a high pitch when my ears are plugged up than when they're open. I don't know why, but anyway. I have the speaker on, I believe. It should work. Let's see. Yeah, I can't hear anything. I mean, it is connected to the stereo. Anyway, let's continue. We have our other piece here. Let's see. That looks good enough. Mark this out, clean up this side. It has a table saw. Tooth marks. 609. Ah. That looks good as well. Let's mark this up. Put it on the 609 pile. We still have 8 more to go. Come on, Jesse, you can do this. 8 more to go. And then you can have a break. This is the other way around. It's... Or is it that there's something here? Let's see. No, it seems to be bowed in the other direction. Sprung up on the end here. So I might have to actually pass this like that. Does it even matter? It's like very, 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 very minute. I don't think I do, so I'll call this one like okay. If anything, when I press it into the joint, it might just stay in place. Or not. Whatever. Let's just start it up from here. Let's do this again. There we go. Okay. Nice flat end. The jointer face. Do the same thing. Just do a little quick cleanup pass. And then we can just call it there. Let's mark this out. And this is 545. 545 gang in the house. Yeah. Let's just measure it. It seems a little thin. Can almost kind of see the 1 millimeter difference there, but no, we're good. I need to clean up the vacuum as well, so I think that today I'm not going to do the coffee break. And if I am, I'm just going to go on straight to lunch break because I am hungry. I'm sorry. I know I've always done the coffee break, but I'm kind of in a time crunch, so we'll have to do coffee break later. Where'd this piece come from? I had a piece here on the floor. Where are you from? What pile do you belong to? I don't know now. Let's see. Are you longer than this? No. So you belong in this pile somewhere. I have to check if you're straight or not. But yeah, I'm guessing it's from this pile. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Keep on working, yes. I'll keep on working. What I'll do is I'll have a lunch break. Then I'll keep on chucking here in the background as usual. So I will either hop back onto Twitch or I'll just keep working in the background without being live. So if you guys want to see that again, I'll jump back in and hang out if you want. But yeah, I'm gonna have lunch because I'm hungry and I need some food. I need more carbs in me. So let's rate out. Let's see who we have available to us. We have the same old guys on, but I want to see if anybody from the guild per se is on. Can't say that they are though. Let's see. We have Avarian CA is playing Cyberpunk. Let's see if there's like a makers and crafters.
78.
Somebody new. Or somebody doing like woodworking. Keep on working. What do you got for me there, Buck? Let's see. People building Gunpla. There's Livingston Forge, Snyder Spindles, Avarian CA, Pixies Creations.
Only one from the guild.
Oh, really? Okay. Well then, let's see. Let's see if there's like any makers and crafters making woodworking stuff. Leather, Legos. A lot of crocheting.
It's 78.
3D printing.
It's on.
Let's see who. Oh, Timber New. We could do Timber New. Just wanted to see if there's somebody else on, but we can do Timber New. We'll get that ready. So again, thank you very much, guys, for being here. Please enjoy the end credits. Most names are gonna pop up there. So again, I'll probably jump on tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday as well at some point. Not guaranteed, but in any case, you guys have a good weekend. I hope you can rest up and recharge those batteries. So I will see you guys over at Timber News channel. So see you then.